members of the president's national security team on that Signal chat group with the Atlantic's Jeffrey Goldberg were overseas during portions of that correspondence. The president's special envoy, Steve Witkoff, was in Moscow meeting with Vladimir Putin at roughly the moment on Thursday, March 13th, when Goldberg reports he received a notice he would be included in the chat group Houthi PC small group. Now, Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard was also overseas on a trip that included stops in Japan, Thailand, and India. Joining me now are our chief national security correspondent, Alex Marquardt, and former FBI Deputy Director, Andrew McCabe. Andrew, when you hear Mike Waltz suggesting on Fox a short time ago that there may be something nefarious behind Goldberg's inclusion on the group chat, do bells start going off for you that the Trump administration may seek to pin this security failure on him?
Yeah, for sure, Anderson. I mean, obviously, there was something nefarious going on in the inclusion of Jeff Goldberg in this small group conversation about a highly sensitive operation. The nefarious thing was Mike Waltz including him. The fact that Mike Waltz convened this group on Signal that's all you need to know about the sloppiness and the recklessness with which this group handles national security information. There is no other group of government employees who have easier access to appropriate classified systems than this group of cabinet level officials. They have staff, they have many of them drivers, security people, part of whose job is to constantly provide them with access to classified systems. So there's absolutely no reason why this should have been done on Signal. And simply the use of the term small group clearly conveys, that's a code word in and around the National Security Council. That's what you call assembling a group of people that's on an item that's so sensitive you don't even want to share it with the other principals. So look, there was no question that Mike Waltz knew the sensitivity and the seriousness of this conversation, and yet he convened it on an open, off-the-shelf product that is absolutely not qualified for the transmission of sensitive material.
Well, also, Alex, what I don't understand is the top national security leadership of the United States, all of whom supposedly know about security and know about what devices they should be using, they're all on this thing, chatting away, without nobody is saying, hey, why are we doing? I mean, it seems clearly they must have done this before. This must be, I mean, is this a common thing? Do we know?
It's not. The problem is that it's easy and convenient. Giving Mike Waltz the benefit of the doubt, he started this text chain in order to coordinate this conversation going forward about these strikes in Yemen. He didn't necessarily know what was going to be said at the time. But you're right, Anderson. There's no sense that anyone at any point said, "Hey guys, maybe we shouldn't be doing this." And when you look at what Pete Hegseth is said to have put into this group, it is really hard to understand how the Trump administration is arguing that it's not classified. I mean, he talked about operational details, targets, weapons, and attack sequencing. It is easy for anyone like Hegseth with access to classified information to say, to put it into a chat. If they're seeing classified information, they can put it there, but that doesn't make it smart. And actually, one of the most telling moments, Anderson, in this hearing today was the director of the CIA, John Ratcliffe, who said that pre-decisional deliberations, so the debate about strikes that are to be carried out, should be conducted, he said, through classified channels. Signal is not a classified channel. It's easy and it's convenient, but it's not where classified information is supposed to go.
Andrew, are you surprised that apparently no one on the group text questioned why they were discussing war plans?
I'm shocked. I mean, this is the senior most level of our government responsible for collecting and transacting in classified intelligence. And not one of these people thought to say, hey guys, maybe we should switch this conversation over to the high side, which is, of course, the classified system appropriate for these things, built for these kind of conversations. That's something that happens all the time. I mean, people will maybe use unclassified systems to set up meetings, to coordinate, hey, let's all get together to talk about that thing next Tuesday, whatever, but you don't actually discuss the content.
Euro payments for up to 1 year.